It's that time of year again.
It's time to
unwind with PCAF, our signature annual happy hour gala in its 5th year. The event has grown each year to support PCAF in its work to end the HIV epidemic in the South Sound.
It's no surprise that it's going to look a little different this year. This year, we have 2 ways for you to unwind with PCAF.
1. Host a happy hour house party between August 20th and September 20th.
2. Join us for a happy hour virtual gala on Thursday, September 24th. What's a happy hour house party?
How do you like to unwind? Host your friends and family in whatever way you unwind.
It might be camping.
A picnic in the park.
A backyard barbecue.
A virtual karaoke party. Invite your friends and family to an in-person or virtual party between August 20th and September 20th. We'll provide you with an unwind. Video gatherings from the summer happy hour house parties and share stories of courage, resilience, and hope. We'll have a live thermometer as we collectively reach our goal to fund the mission.
Invite your friends near and far to join us for inspiration and fun. It's a virtual event with live impact.
Please follow local and state public health guidelines for any in-person gathering.
We're done. Sorry. I can't see that.
I knew I wasn't healthy. I wasn't living healthy, and I had so many things to overcome. And when I stepped into PCAF, I began to heal. PCAF serves people in the South Sound with HIV and AIDS diagnosis with education and services that will support them to have a healthy lifestyle. PCAF has been in the business of saving lives for over 30 years. The beginning of the AIDS epidemic, I was living in Washington, D.C., and it was a surreal time. Once diagnosed, the only thing we really had to look forward to were death. I had partners that were HIV positive, but I kind of put off getting tested until 1992. I was 29 years old, and the diagnosis came back positive. It was very difficult just within my own self of being labeled as a gay Black man, and then the stigma of this disease comes along. So it was just a lot of holding in and suppressing your real feelings just to get along. I see similarities in the AIDS epidemic to the COVID-19 because at first there was fear and misunderstanding, the disproportionate diagnosis of people of color, and even judgment. A friend had relocated here to Tacoma, Washington 2 years prior and introduced me to the possibility of connecting with PCAF as a client. So I had to move from one Washington to another to get the services that made me well again. I arrived in Tacoma July 3rd, 2006, and had an appointment set up for me 2 days after my arrival to come to PCAF. I went into this old City Hall building, and walking into that, I was a little anxious about what I was going to see on the other side of the door, and I met Jill Fry, and she greeted me with the biggest smile and welcoming that just eased all that fear, and I could step into what I really needed. I was in very much need of medical help, and they got me into a doctor within a week. They were right up front with insurance, how you can get it paid for, get your medicine paid for. I could get my transportation tickets. They assisted me with housing. Within a year, I had my own apartment. They also saw my need for essential needs, toothbrushes, toilet paper, paper towels, as well as the food program they had. And without any shame or guilt that you were going into this place, and it was always welcoming and friendly for me. If I had to go out and search for these services outside, I don't think I could have ever put it all together. PCAF is a game changer because it is a one-stop shop. PCAF has been a trendsetter for education and support and advocacy in the community, and has been on the cutting edge of so many services that HIV positive and AIDS diagnosed people need. Well, the pandemic has changed how I receive services from person to person to still person to person, but at a distance.
Philip, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Jack. My current case management with Jackie's a lot of virtual meetings, and we always have a check-in. So I go in, you know, how you doing, what's going on, how are you feeling? Anything that I did in person, she still supports.
I miss the hugs. The virtual
We
hugs.
still get a food bag or box delivered to our home on Thursdays. They've stepped right in and started new ways of doing things. And for me, they're seamless. Yes, PCAF saved my life. Today, I am CD4 count high, viral load 0, undetectable as well as non-transferable. I can't imagine where I'd be without PCAF. I knew I wasn't healthy. I wasn't living healthy, and I had so many things to overcome. And when I stepped into PCAF, I began to heal.
Hello everyone, my name is Alexa Manila, and it's time to unwind with PCAF. When it's time to unwind, I like to drink a cool, refreshing, iced H2O in a PCAF glass. Fall in the Puget Sound is perfect for fall fashions, like this one. I support PCAF because I believe in ending HIV, and in the meantime, helping people with compassion. This time next year, I want to be able to say thank you to all of you in person, shake your hand, and give you a hug. So thank you on behalf of PCAF, and let's unwind. And I want to encourage you to make a donation by simply texting UNWIND to 50155. Thank you.
We've all had an opportunity. We've all had an opportunity to watch and listen to Philip Bailey earlier. And now we've got him again, this time for a short interview segment. Welcome back, Philip. Philip, you mentioned in the video earlier that living in the DC area in the early days of the AIDS epidemic was a surreal time. You also mentioned a lot of fear and misunderstanding, among other things. Please tell us more about that and what kinds of similarities that you see between that time and today.
It all had hit so suddenly. I was happy and I was, successful professionally and a happy relationship. And all of a sudden we're hit in the face with a killer. It was Twilight Zone. It just was surreal. It wasn't, what are we walking through? We don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. What tomorrow was bringing us was the headlines of who is no longer with us.
I agree, and there are a lot of similarities. Today we find ourselves in a place of uncertainty and many unknowns. What we do know from the early days of the AIDS epidemic, when there were many unknowns and great losses, is that we are a community. We will come together now as we did then and as we have been doing for over 30 years to support each other. We got through that time and we'll certainly get through these times together. Everyone here tonight is a part of that community and contributes to making it through and perhaps even coming out stronger in the end. Another question for you, Philip. PCAF provides many services, all customized for what people need in the moment, whether it's help with housing, food, and essential needs, mental health services, insurance navigation, or other things. What services were the most helpful for you when you arrived at PCAF?
Man, the very first thing that I will always remember, PCAF giving me the opportunity to get mental health treatment. That is where I began to release what was inside of me in a environment that was completely neutral. I remember that therapist, you walk in one door and you would always walk out another door. So you didn't leave out.
What are you looking at?
Some of the things
Hey,
that
just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155.
It was the beginning of healing for me because I had never had anybody to really talk to and share things with.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155.
You know you never run down my own curiosity. Everybody needs some time to unwind. So drink the sky.
Hi, I'm Alex Barnes, he, him pronouns, and I'm a medical case manager at PCAF. A one-time donation of $60 or just $5 per month provides transfer for 2 clients to medical appointments. PCAF covers the cost of gas cards, taxi vouchers, and bus passes so clients can focus on getting care to improve their health and well-being.
You know you never run down my own curiosity. Everybody needs some time to
I'm Dana, she, her pronouns, and I manage the housing programs here at PCAF as the Client Assistance Program Coordinator. A one-time $600 donation or a $50 a month donation helps keep one of our clients housed for a week. During the national eviction crisis, safe and affordable housing has been more important than ever for our clients. Since the COVID outbreak, we've experienced a 200% increase in housing needs from our clients.
The South Sound's most trusted news for living positively. I'm Dr. Felicia Fox, your health news reporter.
I'm Marshall Samuel, and I'm the Rainbow Center Celebration Manager, and I'm serving you weather.
I'm Jayla Waitje, your Clear City Sports. Tune in to the status report where we'll take you to the end zone.
I'm Eric Phelps, and I'm your finance reporter.
I'm Lavinda Life, and I'm your South Sound Safety Queen here at the PCAF Traffic Desk. The status report! The status report!
Yeah, do it now! What are you looking at? Bareback? If you haven't done it already, it's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 501. I'm watching you. I don't see you donating. Come on, I'll be back.
Hi there to everyone gathered for this year's PCAF Unwind. This is Ryan Mello, a member of the Pierce County Council, and on behalf of all of Pierce County, I want to welcome you. I especially want to thank PCAF for all of their amazing work that they do each and every day to support the most vulnerable in our community. I hope everyone raises a glass today for PCAF. Let's give big, let's have a good time, and thanks again, PCAF, for everything you do for everyone in our community.
Hello, everyone. I am Manny Santiago, Director of the Washington State LGBTQ Commission, and welcome to Unwind with PCAF. We are here to celebrate. We are here to support our partners. We are here to make sure that PCAF continues doing the work that they have been doing since the beginning to help end the AIDS epidemic in Pierce County. So raise your glass. Let's say a cheer for PCAF, and let's continue supporting this amazing organization.
Welcome, everyone, to Unwind, this year's fundraising event for Pierce County AIDS Foundation. My name is Dr. Umair Shah, the Secretary of Health for the great state of Washington. And on behalf of the Washington State Department of Health, we thank you for supporting the Pierce County AIDS Foundation. We also want to recognize the many accomplishments of the staff at PCAF over the last 30+ years. We stand alongside you in helping end the HIV epidemic in South Sound and in all other parts of our great state of Washington. We look forward to a continued partnership in working to reduce HIV-related health disparities, combating HIV stigma, and improving the quality of life for people living with HIV with equity at the forefront. Again, I want to thank you for supporting PCAF and for your compassion, resilience, and commitment, especially during these difficult times, to improve the lives of people at risk for and living with HIV in the South Sound. Thank you.
Hello, fabulous guests. I'm Kristen Eng, Port of Tacoma Commissioner.
And I'm Dana Coggin, community member.
We'd like to thank PCAF for all the wonderful work that they do for our community.
Thank you so much for your continued dedication to all of not just Tacoma, but all of Pierce County. We appreciate everything you've done for many, many years, and we look forward to the great work that will continue to be done through your organization.
Now let's have fun.
Go enjoy yourselves.
Once again, to our fabulous speakers and guests of PCAF, thank you so much for welcoming us with your video messages. My name is Alexa Manila, and today we honor the indigenous people whose traditional and ancestral homelands on which we live, work, and play, the Puyallup, Nisqually, Squaxin, Skokomish, Muckleshoot, and many other Coast Salish peoples. We thank the descendants of these tribes for being the original stewards and protectors of these lands. We acknowledge the systemic policies of genocide, relocation, and assimilation that still impact many Indigenous and Native American families today. We are honored to be guests upon these lands. This acknowledgement does not take the place of authentic relationships with Indigenous communities, but serves as a first step in honoring the land we are on.
Text UNWIND to 50155 to donate. All right, do it now.
Now back to PCAF, Pierce County AIDS Foundation.
Sorry for interrupting. I'm Pandemic. You're on the beat reporter. Anyways, Alexa, hey, sorry for interrupting, but so we're not Pierce County AIDS Foundation. Well, it's true that it was our original name. After nearly 35 years, we've grown and changed with the times. Since 2012, in fact, we've been providing services to Thurston, Lewis, and Mason counties from our Olympia office in Thurston County. So it doesn't really make sense that we're Pierce County AIDS Foundation anymore, does it? In fact, anyone living with HIV in the state of Washington, catch this, can access our services. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, because we serve a much broader community than we used to, we use the name PCAF to be more inclusive and reflective of that growth. So anyways, sorry for interrupting again. And back to the program.
So once again, thank you to Pandemic. Thank you so much for that correction. All right.
Ooh.
PCAF, ending the HIV epidemic in the South South.
I'm still Alexa Manila. Welcome back to PCAF's Unwind 2021.
Status report.
We are your South Sound positive news source.
Alexa Manila, welcome to the
Status report.
The status report. Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155.
We apologize for that technical difficulty.
I'm Dr. Felicia Fox.
I'm Jayla Wade.
Your positive news source from the Olympic Mountains.
I'm Marcus
Timberland of Cascades. I'm Lavenda Light. From the capital of Tonga.
I'm Eric
To the Tacoma Dome.
We're giving you sports, the weather, the traffic, and of course, entertainment.
Where the news is always possible. Coming to you from the PCAF studios.
Do it now. Do it now. Text UNWIND to 50155 to donate. Pandemic Porter, you're on the beat. I'm going viral. I'm Pandemic. Hey folks, welcome back. I'm Pandemic. You're on the beat reporter. Tonight we have a very special guest. You met Jess, a PCAF client. I have the honor of an exclusive interview with Jess's son. Chris, thank you so much for joining us. Let's start by getting to know you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2022's Unwind. We hope that you all are here, you're clear, and even if you're not, it doesn't matter, because we're here to help end the HIV epidemic in the South Sound. So, what we're going to do is we're going to interview a good couple of people before everything starts, getting ripping and roaring, and we don't have time to interview anybody. So, let's go ahead and wander through the crowd, mingle, and get this thing going. Hello, everybody over here. Sorry for interrupting your fooding. My name is Lavenda Life. You are on the Unwind live All good goals. Well, I'm Ravinda. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan? Cameron. Nick. Nagy. Well, welcome, Ryan, Cameron, Nick, Nagy. Go team. Questions, quandaries, conundrums. Is this your first time here at Illinois? No, it's not your first time?
Nope.
Cool.
I think I've been to all of them.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. So, I myself, this is my second Unwind. Actually, this is my first time actually interviewing people who are Unwind. How did you guys find out about the event?
I'm the arm candy.
Doesn't want to talk.
Right.
Stay home.
I did a story on Ace Robinson for my network, and he invited me.
Okay, cool. Yes, I myself have not met Ace yet because I was on sick leave. I had to get these new boots. But I'm here, and from what I've heard about Ace, Ace is pretty amazing. He's pretty amazing. So hopefully we can also get an interview with him as well. Nick, is this your first time?
I've been to all of them in the past probably 3 or 4 years. I'm actually on the board of PCAF.
Oh, cool.
So that's how I heard about it.
Go team, go team, go
How many
team.
people did you invite?
So many.
How long have you been on the board?
I think about 4 years.
Good.
I think about 4 years. Maybe 5, but I think.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for all the work that you do. Yes, and Maggie, you said that you've been to all of them?
Yes, I have.
Okay, cool. Which would you say is the best event space that we've had so far?
I'd have to say this one right here. Yep.
Sounds amazing.
It's a beautiful space. You guys have decorated it wonderfully. And I'm excited to be here.
Good stuff, good stuff. Well, thank you all for coming. Enjoy the food, enjoy the libations, enjoy the entertainment, and hopefully, we can end the HIV epidemic in South Carolina. I mean, oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, thanks for coming. All right, and we will catch you all later, okay? All right, thanks. All right, let's check out some more people. All right. Yes. All right. So tonight we have our amazing host and MC, Amanda. Yes. Amanda, is this your first Unwind?
It's not.
It is not.
No, I hosted Unwind in 2016, the first Unwind.
Oh
I
wow.
hosted and we had a blast, which is why we're doing this again.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, Amanda, I thank you very much. Tell the people what you do and where they can find you.
You can find me on TV Tacoma on City Line 7 days a week. And when I'm not doing that, you can find me at the Center for Dialogue and Resolution as a mediator. Either way, it's all love and goodness.
Great, great. That's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you very much for your time and your effort that you put in.
Thank you for being here. And by the way, gorgeous.
Oh, Amanda.
Gorgeous.
God.
Head to toe.
Amanda.
Gorgeous.
Amanda.
Gorgeous.
Well, as you can see, it's all love here tonight. We are having an amazing time. Things are going to get started soon. And until then, let's keep going around the room and interviewing people. Hey there, Sam. Hello, everybody. This is Sam. His last name I cannot recall at the moment. I want to say it starts with an H, but it doesn't. David, go team.
Okay.
I
saw you in the first Friday of the month. I will find out this.
Let's see. So this is your first Unwind. I would like to say welcome. How long have you been here tonight? Did you guys just get in? Oh, Olympia traffic at 5. Thank you
for your hard work and your patience. Washington, Pierce County, South King County, Thurston County traffic is no joke. And it makes no sense at all. None. No one is ever in need of help. So, I would like to say thank you. I hope that you enjoy your drinks. I hope that you get something to eat. I hope that you just have a good time. All right? And I will catch you later. Thank you for coming. All right, hello. Next interview. All right. What's your name?
My name is Melissa.
Okay. Is this mine?
This is my third. I've done the virtual one. I did the one where we posted. Do you remember that one where you got your little party pod?
Was that the one that was at the golf course?
Well, we did ours at the golf course.
Oh, okay.
But no, it wasn't in person. It was like Gather Your Friends. It was, that whole like pandemic thing. I don't know if you remember that.
I mean, it's so long ago.
Yeah.
According to the president, the pandemic's over.
Yeah. So we did the one where it was virtual and in person, and then the last one that was in person when I went to was at Alamada.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep, and that was a really good time.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I think that one was...
Get out the map. Get out the map.
Yes.
That was a good time. What do you look like?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Well, have a couple of time. Make sure you get something to drink, food, and we will catch you later. Yeah. As you can see, we're having a great time here at Unwind. Go ahead and catch the outfit that everybody seems to be enjoying so much. All right, so we're gonna go this way.
We have to focus on everybody.
Red carpet set up. It's not little, it's big. It's actually probably about 16 feet long. And if it's not 16 feet long, that sounds like a good measurement. So, we also have people getting their press passes, taking pictures. We have Matthew Wilson, director of Oasis Youth Center. We have Michelle K.B., not director, but also a very integral part of Oasis Youth Center. And what else do we have going on? We have a lot of stuff going on. We got Jill Rose. We got Justin Taylor. We got Brianna Brielle, local icon. Hang time to come in. Yes, it is. That's lovely. Thank you very much, Justin. Thank you very much. And now that you're here, welcome to the Unwind live stream.
Oh, is this the live stream?
This is
very cool. I didn't know it was going to be on camera, but I
You
feel
look
like I'm a
great.
natural.
I mean, he does do some camera work.
I do a little bit.
Just a little bit.
How's your night going?
My night's going pretty well so far. Pretty well. I haven't broken my ankles. These are the good heels. The heels that have support. So it was sturdy. Very sturdy. Very sturdy. This isn't your first Unwind, is it?
I think it might be.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have thought that been to 75.
Well, they're usually right after work.
That
From
makes
Olympia.
sense. That is true.
So
That
I
is
just
true.
got up early to make it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I'm glad that you were able to take time off to come and see us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you enjoyed any of the libations?
I have. It's a beautiful event so far. I'm excited to hear the folks speak and talk about the work that's happening. So it's all good stuff.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're very happy to have you here, and we hope that you have a whooping roaring good time.
I will try.
That's good. All right, I'll see you later. Be safe. Thank you very much. Yes. That was Justin Taylor. Justin Taylor used to run Empowerment in Olympia. If you don't know, Empowerment is another amazing program that we have here in the Pierce County and Thurston County area. But tonight we're focusing on Unwind and the work that PCAF does here in the South Sound. Not only do they work in Pierce County, but they also work in Thurston County and the other county that's next to Thurston County, which I can't recall at the moment, but it's a lot of good work that we do. So, let's see who else we can interview. Let's see who else we can interview. Aha. Let's check it out. We're going to interview later, JJ. We're going to interview later. Are you interviewing? Maybe. Sure. I don't know. Someone's interviewing you later.
I think Alexa, that's what's in my script. So.
No, there is no script, JJ. This is all on the fly.
Want to make it bad?
This is all on the fly, JJ.
That is not going to happen.
Well,
I'm nervous as hell.
Don't be nervous. All right, let's go ahead and check out the main entrance. Hello. I'm in the process of this. Oh, I can. I thought I needed a little bit extra height, so I kind of like backcombed right here. I did. I backcombed and then I put a wig on top of that. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. A little question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun are you having? That is true. Okay, don't answer that question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how proud of your daughter? 1,000? Amazing. That is the kind of parenting that we want here in the Pierce County area. So keep up the good work. You all have fun. I hope you get something to drink. I hope you get something to eat. Maybe one day I'll also be able to eat. Who knows? Probably not. Huh? I would loosen my girdle, but then everything's gonna fall out, and my skirt's too short for that. So, go team! Oh yeah. Hello everybody.
Hey,
Oh my God. It's been so long. It has. How are you doing? Good stuff. Hello, everybody on the live stream. We have Chris Behrens. Chris Behrens is the old.
Hey everyone, I'm having so much fun with Lavinda live. She's got the roving camera following me. Hey Lavinda. Hi darling. There's so much going on. We actually don't know if we may have interrupted Lavinda's interview. We apologize. We're having so much fun, and we are live right now with one of our board members, actually our board president, Will Wayburn. How are you, Will?
President-elect.
Oh, president-elect.
President next year.
Ooh, I love that so much. I don't want to say drama, but in a good way. Drama.
Drama's fine. I've been in theater and film all my career.
If you didn't know, we planned that. But Will, how long have you been on the board? Tell us.
About 13 years, I think it is.
So you're going on your lucky 13.
Yes.
That's incredible. And for folks that are familiar with nonprofit work, committing and dedicating one's personal life, social life to a board like this, an organization like this is quite the feat. Why do you continue to support PCAF?
As I said earlier, I've worked in theater and film all my professional career, and I was an art student for that. I have too many acquaintances and friends I'm no longer here. So when I came to Tacoma and I heard about the AIDS walk back in 1991, I started volunteering. And because I'm union, they asked me as a delegate to the union council here in the county if I would consider joining this board. And I said, sure. It's important to me because it has to be done.
Agreed.
And a lot of the things, it's like any adventure, some of the things that come out of it applied to so many other things. Right now, many of the advances that we have with COVID are directly because of research and development that was done for HIV.
Absolutely. I love that Will can take us down memory lane and this beautiful story, but it's about community. And I love that you bring that history and that story with you that helps support PCAF now and to bring us into the future. On behalf of PCAF and the community at large, thank you for all these lucky 13 years.
It is my privilege and my pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. All right, we're gonna bring you right back to Lavinda, who's been roving around, and we'll catch up with everybody once we get our next set of guests. We're live here at the press room in downtown Tacoma. We'll be right back. This is Alexa Manila.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155.
Here we go. Hi, everybody. My name's Lavinda Life, and welcome to the Unwind live stream. So, right now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a quick mini interview with Dory Niles. Dory, welcome to the Unwind live stream.
Thank you, Lavinda. Nice to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Is this your first Unwind?
No. I think this is maybe my fourth or fifth. Okay. Yeah.
Which would you say is your favorite Unwind location so far?
I think this one looks pretty good. I'm excited. Yeah.
It looks very fancy.
Yeah.
It looks very fancy.
It's really cool. I mean, we're in Opera Alley. It's like gorgeous. It's historic. It's like
it's amazing. It's what it is. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for helping PCAF in the HIV epidemic in the South Zone. And
a pleasure.
I hope you have a great time.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, come on, gang. All right. So right over here, we have all of our amazing people who are in the press room, getting everyone's press passes ready. Can I please get your name? This is Philip. Can I get your name? This is Jackie, and this is our press room security station. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, don't mess with them.
Pierce County, thank you for being here and taking time out of your very busy schedule.
Of course, excited to be here.
Let's talk about what's the most important thing for our community to know about rebuilding hope and what it does.
Such a good question. The most important information I would want to leave with anybody listening in or joining us tonight is that Rebuilding Hope is here to serve any survivor of any form of sexual violence, whether it happened hours ago or decades ago. And whether it's you or your loved ones are seeking general information, referrals for specialized services, crisis intervention and support, legal advocacy, medical advocacy, or access to trauma-focused counseling services, we are here for you. Anytime, day or night, 24/7, 365, by phone or online chat. You can contact us anonymously and confidentially. Rebuilding Hope is the only state-accredited community sexual assault program here to serve Pierce County, Washington, and we are here for you and for your loved ones.
I love that. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you,
and I will see you downstairs in just a few minutes.
Happy to be
All
here.
right, back to you, Alexa.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text Unwind to 50155.
You know you never run down my own curiosity. Never moves on time to unwind. Go drink the sky.
Hi, I'm Alex Barnes, he, him pronouns, and I'm a medical case manager at PCAF. A one-time donation of $60.
Go. Hello, everyone. We are on the second floor of the Unwind live stream. Welcome, welcome, and welcoming. We have people here from all over the place. Where are you from? T-Town, Tacoma. Where are you from? San Francisco. Where are you from? Little Rock, Washington. Everywhere. Everyone is here to help end the HIV epidemic in the South Sound, here with PCAF. So, if you look over here on this amazing screen, you will see me. No, that's not me. That's not me. Don't look over there. That's not me. But, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do ourselves a quick little interview. Over here. How are you all doing tonight? Good, good, good. My name is Lavinda Life, and you are on the Unwind live stream. How are you all doing? You having a good time? Good, good, good.
Lavinda, go the host. I want you all three to do a little hi.
Okie dokie. All right, we're gonna go over there.
Hi.
Sorry, gang. Nice meeting you as well. Thank you very much. I didn't know that I could walk backwards in heels. As you see, I am the only one here trying to end the HIV epidemic in the South Sound. But I'm joking. We're all actually trying to help end the HIV epidemic in the South Sound. That's why we're here at Unwind 2022. So let's go ahead and interview some more people. Hello, everyone. I'm doing pretty well. My name is Lavinda.
I saw you at the event for Oasis a couple months ago.
Which one?
It was at the hotel.
Oh yeah! Okay. The Big Hat Brunch.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Big Hat Brunch.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming and thank you for supporting the community. What's your name? What? Corwin. Oh, okay. Go team. And what's your name? Angelique. Nice to meet you, Corwin and Angelique.
Bye.
Welcome to the Unwind live stream. This is Cameron.
Hi, Cameron.
Yes. So, is this your guys' first Unwind?
No, I've been in the past.
Okay, cool.
Pre-COVID, of course.
Pre-COVID. Back when everything was nice and we were just, like kissing people on the mouth for fun.
Well, people were still doing that throughout the pandemic, but that's another time.
That is true. That is very true. Eating cakes that people have blown all over. I mean, a little spittle. Gives a little bit of seasoning. Yes. Well, thank you guys for coming so much. I hope that you all have a nanny and a shin. And that's all I got. Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Jackie. What? Jackie.
How are you doing?
I am
How are you doing,
well. Jackie, welcome to the Unwind live stream.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
It's good to have you here. Is this your first Unwind, Jackie?
This is not, but this is my first Unwind
Since the
we
pandemic.
haven't been, right.
Yes. Every so often, a Panera Bread happens to your country, and you have to shut down. But we're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're doing okay.
Super excited to be here.
Good. Which would you say of all the Unwinds that you have been to, would you say is your favorite location?
Oh, I think here. Yeah. here.
This has been very, very nice.
Yeah.
It's super fancy
Yeah.
and super classy. It's got this industrial look.
We have the red carpet.
We have a red carpet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And everybody is just having so much fun.
Yeah, seriously. Like, they look like they're having a great time.
As
From
I'm
what I've
seeing
heard,
everybody
they're having a great time. I hope seeing everybody back as well. Alrighty then. Well, thank you very much, Jackie. I hope that you
Always
have
a pleasure
fun.
seeing you.
Always a pleasure. All right, let's go ahead and let's do a quick walkthrough. I'm going to take you to the behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. So, back this way is where the talent and entertainment gets ready. I'm doing a bunch of spins because I'm surprised that I can actually do them. So, the press room has an amazing layout.
Here we are. Okay. Let's take a moment, a big moment, to welcome an elected official among our company, the first out lesbian serving as a representative, not to mention the first woman Speaker of the House from the 27th District. Say it with me, Lori Jenkins.
Well, you can introduce me anytime you want.
Okay, good. I'm just going to hang on to Lori like this the whole time. So let's talk about what is the legislature doing to support LGBTQIA rights.
Yeah, you know, Amanda, we have a fairly sizable LGBTQ caucus in Olympia, so it's bicameral. So the House and the Senate, we get together, we prioritize bills every year. I'm really proud of the work we've done. We, you know, after the HIV prevention statute was adopted like 30 years ago, we modernized it a couple of years ago after getting feedback from the community. We banned the gay panic defense here in Washington State. We've made sure that our trans siblings have the appropriate health care that they should be entitled to. We've actually worked in the last couple of years to make sure that folks who have HIV have real access to medication. And then I've been working a lot with ACE and with PCAF to make sure that in the monkeypox outbreak that we've got vaccines flowing in our community and across the state to our highest risk population. So we work together to do all of those things.
I love that because the monkeypox vaccine, the monkeypox outbreak, has such a similar feel to it to when we first discovered HIV back in the day. And what we want is we want a solution for it. We do not want fear to crop up because of it.
Absolutely. And the other thing is we don't want government to let it go and not address it. We want government to get involved right away to make sure that the vaccines are out there, and then to make sure that we don't stigmatize people, because people aren't going to get the vaccine if they're stigmatized. So we really want folks to know that there are a lot that the local health departments are working in strong partnership with PCAF to make sure that our highest risk folks are able to get access to it. That's one of the things we work on.
I cannot thank you enough for all that you do for this community. And the fact that you are here on a very, very busy week, thank you so very much.
Thank you for all you do too, Amanda, and mostly thanks to PCAF for all they do.
That's right. We want to give PCAF a big because we love them so much. All right, back to you in the crowd.
Awesome. Let's go to Alexa.
All right, that was House Speaker Lori Jenkins being interviewed by Amanda Westbrook, our host for PCAF 2023. And from one champion to the next, I am so honored to introduce to you Sandra Sikh, who is in charge of the housing program of PCAF. Now I'm going to ask you a very serious question, somewhat political. And come forward so our lovely folks can meet you. What is being done about the housing crisis through PCAF and through your work?
So PCAF is distributing assistance to keep people who live with HIV in safe, secure, and affordable housing. When our clients cannot afford rent or mortgage, PCAF steps in to prevent evictions. We believe that housing is healthcare. In 2021, PCAF distributed $358,000 in housing assistance to 174 clients.
This is incredible. I know you're hearing the numbers, but these numbers are very critical, and that is why it's so important to build community and to produce events like this that really help the community. And the incredible work that PCAF is doing and that you're leading, we are so grateful for that. Also, just to personalize this, I don't know if we can see this. Congratulations!
Thank
you. We're gonna move the camera a little bit because we are so proud. We might have a future staff member coming. There you go. How far along are you?
34 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Anytime now? Anytime
Yes,
now?
coming
Oh
soon.
my gosh. We may have to name them, maybe starts with a P. We'll see. If we're lucky enough, and if we raise the funds tonight. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you, Alexa.
Back to you.
You know you never let down my own curiosity.
Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Downstairs at the UNWIND 2022! So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be walking around and we're going to be interviewing more people. We're going to be talking. We're going to be chuckling. There will be laughs. There will be gasps. There will be guffaws. And maybe a little bit of food. Let's go this way! Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, because it's amazing. It is. My mom actually got this band for me from Las Vegas.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, is this your guys' first time wine?
My first.
Okay.
Get me out of the gym. I'll beat you up. Get me in there. I'll beat you up.
I'll catch you all later, okay? Bye. Watch out, Jack. Thank you.
How are you?
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
No, it wasn't. Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to my good friend, my sister from another mister, Miss Local Legend and Icon, Brianna Brielle. Yes, if you guys don't know, Brianna Brielle was actually a part of a PCAF campaign a couple years back. An amazing campaign. They interviewed her, they did press, they did papers, she was in the newspaper. It was amazing. Yes. Well, thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and get back to Action Online.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155.
Adult libations, your cocktails, and your mocktails. We have a beautiful spread for you. Grab that, have a plate full of it, and find a perfect spot, a sweet spot next to your friends, chosen family, loved ones, in our community. We come here and I start the program. All right, we'll see you soon, everyone.
Let's go to Alex. Straight out. Alex. Alex.
Should we do it on mic?
Do it on the mic.
Yeah.
Do it on the mic.
Testing. Oh my goodness. All right. We are on live TV on the interwebs. This is the magic of the interwebs. I am here with Alex Barnes, my other half. I'm Alexa Manila. Not to be confused with the even handsomer Alex Barnes. Alex Barnes is someone special to me because not only is he a fellow social worker, but he is a fellow husky. Any huskies out there? Yes! But enough about me. This is about Alex Barnes and the perfect work that he does with PCAF. So, these things you do here and all the beautiful impact we have in our community.
Oh my goodness, there's so much to talk about with medical case management. I don't even know where to start. I think what I really love about PCAF is that we treat folks holistically. So folks might come in just for like medication assistance, but we do more than that. We do making sure folks have essential needs, making sure folks have housing and access to the community, medical transportation, literally everything.
I love that. And you're probably hearing all these buzzwords, but they're really critical. You've been hearing from Sandra earlier, she mentioned that housing is a health need of our community. And I love that we're already talking about meeting where our people are at, our community members. And that is exactly love and support. You will PCAF move into the future as we continue to help, support, and love and care for our community. Lavinda live, running around. Is she live with us?
You know you never let down my old curiosity. Never let me sometime.
Much nicer. Although you just have to do that.
You know you never.
You're in the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the UNWIND live stream. Live stream, live stream, live stream. Today, what we're going to do is we are over here. We are going to interrupt people's good food. So, now we're interrupting my good friend, Chase Hunter. Hi. Hi, Chase. How are you tonight? Good. If you all don't know, Chase Hunter is a former PCAF employee and always a supporter. And what else does Chase do? Chase does many things. Right now, Chase is actually working with AHAT, the AIDS Housing Association of Tacoma. Affordable Housing and Treatment Services is the current new name for it. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, even better. Is this your first unwind? No. Okay. No, I've been to the first unwind. Oh, the one in 2016. Yes, back in the days. Yeah. Back when we were just hanging out in parking lots. Correct. Yeah, good times. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Chase. Oh, no, how are you enjoying the food? The food is excellent. Thank you very much for asking. I will be going for second. Same here. I just threw a whole burger down my throat. I'm sure you did. I did. I unlatched my jaw just the way I'm trying to unlatch these purse strings for PCAF. So, that was very good. I do what I can, for the people. So, thank you very much, Chase. Enjoy the rest of your food, and thanks for helping us in the HIV epidemic in the South Sound. Yes. All right, that was Chase Hunter.
There you go. That's a better angle. All right, we're having some technical difficulties because, again, the magic of live television for y'all, or the interwebs. Thank you, Lavinda. You just heard from Chase Hunter talking about the amazing work that he does with and for PCAF. Now, I'm with another incredible person from the community, Jason Plord, who I've known for, I was about to say centuries. That's because I'm Asian, but close, decades in the LGBTQ community at large. And I know your most recent work was with the AIDS Memorial Pathway, and that's something that's also very special to me. But for our friends and family out there of PCAF, please tell us about what the AIDS Memorial Pathway has been doing and continues to do for our
our community.
Yeah, so I worked on this project with a community group for over 5 years, and we finally did it. And so now the AIDS Memorial Pathway is an actual thing that we can all visit and experience. It's on Capitol Hill above the light rail station, and it's right also along the north edge of Cal Anderson Park. So I encourage everybody to go visit that in person. There are 4 amazing artworks by artists Stormy Weber, Horatio Law, the art group Civilization, and Tacoma native Christopher Paul Jordan. So all those works you can see in person. You can also download the app, and you can get a free app for your phone. It's the AMP. So AMP, AIDS Memorial Pathway. You download that, and you can have interactive experiences, augmented reality, see all the artworks, and access video stories, including one that you recorded with the app.
Thank you. I love that even though we're down in Tacoma and this memorial is up in Seattle, we are still connected. After all, we're in this together, y'all.
Yeah.
We are in this together. And I love that one of the featured artists is a Tacoma native, and I just love that so very much. And that wherever you are, whether in your Pierce County or anywhere in the gay universe, you can access and be part of this incredible artwork that really symbolizes the stories that continue to be perpetuated through our community, through augmented reality. And it's an incredible experience. Please partake, tell your story. We want to be able to maintain safe space for all of you, for all of us to tell our stories. Because if you don't tell our stories, somebody else will.
Yeah, exactly. And I do also want to encourage people to go to the website, because that's another way that you can find videos, histories, a lot of information, and that's theamp.org. So THEAMP.org.
You heard it loud and clear, theamp.org. theamp.org. Thank you so much, Jason Plord. We're going to be switching to the main stage very, very shortly with our hostess with the mostest, Amanda Westbrook. So please stay tuned. If you're joining us remotely, stay tuned. We've got so much going on. I hope that you feel the energy right now. I know it looks like this is the 2 of us, but there's an incredible amount of people here. You can hear it, and that is not fake audio. It ain't fake news. All right. Thank you so much. My name is Alexa Miller. Oh my God, Ace Robinson!
Hello. How are you? Doing well. I'm doing well. I had about this one. I've known this one for way too long. So I don't know what you've been talking about, but it's all true. It's all true. He's a wonderful person. He's saving the world. The best father out there. There you go. All those things. All those things.
This is a perfect sandwich, by the way.
Rated G. I have no idea what's happening here. I have no idea what's happening
I'm just
here.
talking about the things. I'm Asian. I won't eat. But speaking of wonderful human beings, Ace, thank you. Thank you for spreading the love, the generosity for our community. And I love that you just keep on going with this. And I hope that you, oh my gosh, that tonight we will surpass our goal tonight. Can we fist bump to that?
Done.
Easily,
Done.
right?
It's going to happen. It has to happen.
Share with us a little trivia. Share with us a little something cute, trivia that you maybe experienced during the pandemic.
Ooh.
But positive, of course.
Okay. During the pandemic, not by choice, by pure accident, I ended up in Hawaii for like 3 months. Yeah, I know, you can be mad.
No. We want to celebrate self-care.
Yes.
Yeah.
And self-care in Hawaii actually was more difficult than you thought, because you're still working like East Coast hours, getting up at 2 in the morning. It was a lot, but the relaxing on the beach with no tourists. I will never be able to go back to Hawaii again, because I was on Waikiki with 3 other people in the middle of the day.
Oh my!
Right, instead of the 5,000, it was so beautiful. It was so calm. Yeah, so that was my self-investment.
That's a beautiful story, and we are going to keep with that positive storytelling as we shift to our main programming with Amanda Westbrook, Ace Robinson, Jason Plord, Alexa Manila. We will see you soon, lovely people out there.
I guess that's back to us. Hello, everyone. Good evening. You might be asking who this lovely lady is on the microphone, asking you to be quiet and pay attention. Yep. Being quiet, paying attention. Well, I'm Melissa Harmon, and I'm here with.
My name's Jackie.
Oh,
And we're here to get you guys excited about being here again in person for a time.
can't imagine that will take much, right? Because I know I'm excited to be back in person.
I am so excited to be back in person that I made something last night. Let me show you.
What is it? Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. And what is this going to be featured in?
This is going to be held up during our time together when we want you to. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You guys are great. We're going to be any training.
Not even a little bit. So we do have some swag that we want to give away. So we're going to delicately project these t-shirts, watching for chandeliers and wine glasses. So let's see. Who wants a t-shirt? All right. Okay, let's do the next one like a bride who just got married and she's throwing it off the staircase that direction.
That direction?
Yeah, so go stand on the staircase and throw it backwards.
That direction.
Yeah, where there's no chandeliers or wine. With your eyes closed. Sure, yeah. Remember your wedding day? Woo! Okay, we got one more for this awesome group of people, and I think, okay, we got two more that way, and so excited for this next person to be coming up.
Cool. Alexa.
Oh, there she is. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Did y'all get your gifts? Hi. Hi, look at the VIP section up there. Hi, VIP section. Hello, VIP section over here, too. You're all VIP. I just realized you're standing behind me. You might be seeing too much back there. This is the G-rated version. This is the after party back there. Yeah, let me adjust. There you go. Hello, everyone. You might recognize me from previous PCAF events. Hi, my name is Alexa Vanilla, and my pronouns are she and single, not to be confused with shingles, which reminds me, please do stay informed and educated about your health rights, particularly your access to COVID vaccinations, monkeypox, whatever your choice is as fellow adults. I see you, the ones especially by the bar. As long as you make an informed choice. And please, not only do you, I want you to take care of yourselves, but take care of our community together. All right, that is my stay as a public health employee. But I do want to take this opportunity to thank Marlon, JJ, Angie, and Lavenda Live. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are giving me major Beyonce feels. I'm shy. You are incredible on stage in front of the camera. You are so multi-talented. I bow down to you, my queen. Speaking of queens and divas, who's like holding court. Yeah, like no one can see. Here's the thing. I bow down to this queen empress diva right here. How many of you have been with Unwind from day one? There's a few of you. And you know from another approach, other special person was there on day one, year one. This beautiful human being right here. I bow down to you. I follow in your footsteps. Thank you for paving the way and allowing us to be part of this community with PCAF. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Alexa Manila. The last time I got to work with Alexa Manila, we were working virtually on an art auction together. Do you remember that? And it was one of the first times I think that any of us had worked together virtually. And it was a labor of love. We had been in the pandemic for maybe 3 weeks. And we didn't know what we didn't know. But somehow we made it all work out. And let me tell you something. Alexa Manila, it doesn't get any better. Can we give her a round of applause?
It's a good job. And I want you to turn to the person to your right and left and thank them. Thank you. Thank you. Well, maybe not to your right. Unless it's your imaginary friend. And I believe in imagination and fantasy. But you know what? I am so proud of this beautiful human being. May I kind of embarrass you? Because I'm all about fempowerment, and anytime I am in the presence of women, cis, trans women of the LGBTQ community, let's represent. And I hear beautiful wife, Laura Mahalik. Where are you, my sweetheart? I love you. May I confess, not to sidetrack too much. I feel like I'm having an affair with Laura or via social media. Laura runs a vintage store online, so I may or may not be window shopping. I really should stop window shopping. But she buys some really good stuff, and please check it out.
Well, maybe we could convince Laura to donate all of the money from her shop to go toward a $30,000 goal tonight. No problem.
Our goal this evening is $30,000. Ready, people of Tacoma, Pierce County, of the Canadian Career Units, are you ready to make magic happen? Incredible. I'm going to leave you in the incredible hands of Amanda Westbrook. She's got a lot. She's going to be working very hard, and I know it's going to be smooth sailing with all of you, with all of us, with her. It takes a village.
Thank you. Let's all take the microphone. Thank you, Manila. Let's give a goodbye round of applause to Alexa Manila. She is incredible. So huge thank you to all of you for being here tonight. We have an ASL interpreter. Where's my Jenny? Where is she? Jenny, where are you? There she is. She's our ASL interpreter, Jenny Robinson. We want to say thank you for you tonight providing interpretation. So make sure that we speak loudly and clearly. And she's kind of next to this person over here who I have to introduce. Would you put your hands together? Because we have at this time our female Speaker of the House, the first out lesbian, our own Lori Jenkins. Lori, stand up. Thank you. Thank you for Lori and for her beautiful wife, Laura, who is here tonight. They are very busy women, and it's great to have them in attendance. I want to do a land acknowledgement. How many of you know what a land acknowledgement is? Raise your hand. Yeah, that's what we're about here in the Northwest. So here we go. We'd like to acknowledge that we live and work and play on the unceded and traditional territories of the Coast Salish peoples, and we occupy this land. We acknowledge the Puyallup, Nisqually, Saskatchewan, Skokomish, and Muckleshoot people whose land PCAF occupies. These people are not only the first stewards of this land in which we work and play and live and build community, they are still here. Now, it's important to note this. This acknowledgement does not take the place of authentic relationships with Indigenous communities, but serves as a first step to honoring them. And I'd like to invite you all, if you don't know based upon where you live, whose land it is, there's a great resource called native-land.ca that you can look up where you make your home and whose land that still is. All right, So without further ado, if I can have the people in the back kind of move forward here a little bit, because I have somebody who's very special I want you to meet. Would you please put your hands together and welcome to the stage a person with a tremendous heart, a tremendous amount of resilience, and an amazing story that you don't want to miss. Put your hands together and welcome our friend known as Savai. Come on up, Savai. Oh yes, keep that clapping all the way up to the stairs here. Here we are, right here, really. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you in the back who are having a conversation, if I can have your attention just for a moment. I know networking is very, very important, but so is this individual. This person I met 3 days ago, and the story that this person told me penetrated through the laptop, and I was touched so deeply that it was an experience I will never forget, the journey that Savai has been on. Savai, can you tell us about your life and where you grew up?
My name is Savai, and Savai is a name that's given to me by my family in American Samoa. I'm from the Samoan Islands, and my birth name is Nikki Kupu. Savai is just a title that I received from my family 22 years ago when I became a young chief in the family. I'm from American Samoa, born and raised, and I didn't move here until I was 21. Now I'm 59, and I lived in San Francisco for 25 years, from 84 to 2009. And then I moved back to the islands to look after my parents. And what happened was, there is a HIV and AIDS clinic back home, and I've been struggling with them to get my medication, and it took another year and a half. By the time the medication was released, I was already going blind, and I also had toxoplasmosis, the parasite in my brain, and I also had pneumocystis and a fungal pneumonia that almost took my life. This is back in 2017. So I was transferred here at the Good Samaritan Hospital in Kiwawa. That's where I had my medical journey. And I just decided last year that I want to come out to the whole world, including my own community.
Yes!
I come from a very religious family. I'm not going to mention the names of the religion, but I was one of those child that was put out because of my homosexuality at the age of 15. From there on, I was independent. From there on, I moved to my neighbor's house and lived there with a bunch of papatines, which is our word for the LGBTQ communities. It's one word in Samoa called papatine, which means in a manner of a woman. So when all of that happened, I left the island at 21 and came to San Francisco, and that's when I first met people with AIDS or people that were dying from AIDS. And I went into the profession of being a caregiver. I was working in hospice and taking care of AIDS patients in San Francisco. And I absolutely love the work because when I was 19, I took care of my own queen mother, my transgender mother, who died also at 41 in 1983, and I took care of her until her dying breath. And when I moved to San Francisco, that's when I realized maybe this is my calling, is to take care of people who are sick. And went into the profession. I graduated with my LPN license in 1993 from San Francisco City College. And then from there on, it really changed my whole life. I was able to give back to my family and help my family. Whatever animosity that my parents had for me changed when I cut my hair and stopped wearing makeup, and I had to conform to the life in San Francisco. It was just a matter of survival for me to survive and have a job. So by 1998, me and a couple of friends in San Francisco started Utopia, which I hear some of you here know about Utopia, Washington. That's just one of the chapters. Utopia was originally started by me and two friends in San Francisco. And this is 1998. I brought everybody together by roasting a pig in Golden Park. That's when I got pushed and I roasted the pig in front of everyone. And from there on, Utopia have 10 chapters all over the country, and Australia and New Zealand, and focusing on sex workers, focusing on HIV education, and all the other things that affiliate with the community to that cultural aspect of it. I just went blind 5 years ago, and for vision impaired, I can still see a little bit. I can see 10% vision. I'm not working right now, but this is something I can do. I can volunteer my time to give back to the community that's always been there for me. And I believe that without the help of medicine and the treatments that we have today, I would not be here. But I'm so blessed in a lot of ways that I can still be here to do some work around advocacy work and volunteer my time with anything that I can see for, and even Utopia. So I'm very active in Utopia.
Yes. So, Mari, what comes to mind when I listen to your story is I think about the ways that when you were home in Samoa, the system failed you. Can you talk about that a little bit? Because I believe that we learn from our failures. And I believe that what happened to you is something that is written across our hearts here at PCAF, that this group is never going to let happen to anybody. So can you tell us the ways in which those resources failed you?
Well, the funny thing about this is the HIV and AIDS clinic is within the Department of Health, and I work for the Department of Health at home as a home visit nurse. I would go out to the villages and visit the elderly or children with special needs. So I disclosed my status to them, to the people that run the HIV clinic, and as soon as I did that, they took me out of my office and they wanted me to come in front of a panel of nothing but clergy who did not understand, which I knew. I knew that I was just going to be attacked from left and right with the Bible or with their beliefs. So I rejected that because I had to protect my mom, who was also a very religious person and who went around the island 7 days a week preaching. So my mother was and my dad were preachers. So I didn't want to meet with this board, and they tried everything to have me leave the board, and I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to expose my parents, and I didn't want my parents to go preaching and somebody's going to say, "Oh, how dare you come preach to me with son have AIDS or have HIV." In American Samoa, they're in the dark ages when it comes to HIV and AIDS. I had two friends that moved there 20 years ago, and they were also didn't receive their medication, and unfortunately they passed on. And it's just one of these things that I feel like people just didn't really care. They still think that it's a gay disease. People would make fun of me, saying, "Oh, maybe you came from San Francisco, maybe you have AIDS." But I never wanted to disclose my status to people who didn't understand HIV and AIDS. So I wanted to take part in doing outreach work but they really gave me a hard time. They didn't want me to talk about sex or condoms, or they would not allow me to do that. And I was going to do that in a setting where the youth in the church, I would talk to boys and girls about HIV and AIDS, but they didn't allow me to do that. So for a year and a half, I was denied my medication, and I started to get sick. And the first symptoms was my eyes. The virus was getting into my eyes, and then I had the toxoplasmosis removed from my head, and then I had the pneumonia the same year, 2017. But I realized that beautiful island, they really, really need education, to educate the public, to educate our politicians back home, our people in high up in government, about HIV and AIDS. I really want to live there, but it jeopardizes my life if I live there. I would visit my home maybe twice or 3 times a year. But as far as living there, I don't think I can until the treatments or the HIV care is in the islands and it's readily available for everyone.
Well, until then, you have a home here with us.
Thank you.
Can you please give Sarah a huge round of applause? I'd like to now bring up our new executive director of Pierce County AIDS Foundation. I got to sit and interview this man on Zoom, and when I got off the Zoom, I turned to my wife, Laura Mahalik, and I said, they better hire him. He is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our ace in the hole. Get on up here. It seems like I've been working my way towards you for a long time. So first off, welcome. When you and I talked on Zoom, you were zooming through an airport. I could see the Southwest sign where you were waiting to either board a flight here or to someplace else where you were spreading all the goodness. So tell us, my dear, what do you think of Tacoma?
Thank you. And first I want to take a moment to thank all of you for coming out. I want to start with the people who make this happen. The volunteers who are not paid, who are coming in to support all the work we're doing at PCAF. If you're one of the volunteers, if you please raise your hand to be recognized. And I feel quite lucky to be the proud CEO of PCAF. So many of the staff who have been there for some up to nearly 20 years, who were spending each and every day working to support the community. Today's conversation, I spoke with one person who was able to identify housing for someone who needed an accommodation, and the state was, the state was pushing back and saying that we couldn't offer housing to this person unless they were going to get a 1-year lease. But the reality was that this place was perfect for them, even though it was only going to go month by month. And when you start listening to stories, how the staff are trying to work over, under, around, or through the people who are challenging our goal to support these individuals who have been dealing with all of the issues that we've been speaking about for so long, whether it's queerphobia, racism, sexism, HIV stigma, or all of them all at the same time. Having staff who are really focused on that. So if the staff, if you wouldn't mind raising hands so we can be recognized. And a special shout out to Jill, Wilmer, and Angie, who have been working tirelessly. I'm sure you guys have a question.
I did ask you a question. And I think we've answered it. You like us. You really like us, don't you? You do. So when we listen to Savai's story, and with all of your experience and expertise, what is familiar about that in the sense, Ace, of what failed Savai and what do we need to do here to make sure that doesn't happen?
Earlier tonight, I ran into a former board director of PCAF who, and she stated, I don't see her, but she stated that when we were doing this in the 90s, we didn't think that we would need an HIV service organization in the area come 30 years later. So when you think about it, for so many of us, we would start doing this work over 20 years ago. I don't know where I'd go, but like where people who I knew, people I knew over 20 years ago when I first came to the Pacific Northwest. And I think you were Seattle Pride 2004. Like we were young, we were really young. I didn't have gray hair. I haven't always had gray hair. But you know, when you think about like the work that we were doing at that time period and how much we were pushing and thinking, this is going to be over soon. We're so close. We're so close to a vaccine. We're so close to this. And when you listen to stories like Savai, there's one piece of the story that you have to understand in context. We had effective treatment before Savai was diagnosed with HIV. We had effective treatment that was available to some people. We had housing that was available to some people. We had healthy food options that was available to some people. All those things that we desperately need. And when you look at HIV service organizations, why you know, when flying in airports, and why are we having conversations with the folks in the White House? And because the HIV service community, we have all the answers. And why do we have the answers? Because we listen to people like Savai. They tell us what to do, and then we use all of our public health nerdiness and make it happen.
Yes.
And the part that I get most emotional about is the fact that stories like Savai happened in September 2022. there are still individuals who are experiencing all kinds of isms when they go into the clinical setting. We're looking at what happened. It made the national news. There's like an insurance company, not insurance company, a company that was refusing to allow their employees to have access to HIV prevention. Like, think about that. There's like people who are doing everything they can to make sure that we do not have effective care for people who are highly impacted by HIV. And Andy Spildiner, some of you probably already know, he made a very powerful statement. General society hates people with HIV so much that we create laws against them.
Say that again.
And so when we're looking at the laws that were created against people living with HIV in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and then think about what happens when it's not about a community that many people in general society hate. Like with COVID-19, there were laws created that said you will not be able to legally challenge a system, like a company or a person, for creating a system that will pass on COVID-19 to another individual. But think what happened 35 years ago. We created laws that penalize people for just the idea that you even have sexual relations with them, whether or not HIV is passed on. That's the reality of where we are and why we have these conversations and why, like, when we talk about what's the solution, of course, is the people sitting in this room. The solution, of course, is people sitting in the waiting room. Like, when we work together and we strive, like my tagline is always onward together. And what does onward together mean? It's like we're going to keep moving forward. And we can either do it individually or we can do it hand in hand. And when I talk about hand in hand, does anyone remember Red Rover?
Yes.
But you already knew who you went for when you were the Red Rover, right? You had to go to the person who was all like just kind of like really paying attention and kind of holding hands like this. But you did not go for the two people who were like locked arm in arm, like you're not getting through. So when we are that group of people who say you're not going to get through, the people who are sitting in our waiting room, the people who are not even getting to our waiting room because society didn't even give them that opportunity, we're fighting for them, and we're going to keep fighting for them. We're going to navigate. We're going to go over, under, or through those individuals who are going to stop all of our general community from reaching the health outcomes that would have been fully available since 1997 to some of us.
Let's talk about why we are here today. What does it mean when we say fund the missions?
So there were some conversations that you said you were part of my interview process. When we're looking at solutions to mitigate something like HIV or any healthcare issue, and we see what doesn't work, what does that mean? You need to change. Like the old saying, what is the definition of crazy? Is doing the same thing expecting a different result. If we want to try something new, innovative, and where all of the major changes in healthcare delivery have been made, because remember, like I said, the HIV community has changed healthcare as a whole, not just within HIV. So when we're talking about how are we going to make sure that we have better food options, how are we going to make sure that we're getting to communities who are street involved, whether they're people who are in the trade sex industry, individuals who are unhoused. When we're looking at how are we going to do something different, even though our funders, whether they be public or private, haven't caught up. The reason we can do that work is all about the innovative work that comes from events like this. Like when we think of, you said, I was speaking earlier and saying, what is our goal for the night? And we were saying, like 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, million, whatever. But when you start talking about those numbers, that means something. I think, I don't know if Woody's still here, but Woody was like looking at my chalkboard earlier and saying like, what are we trying to do here? Because looking at these little random things that only mean something to me. And I'm like, well, what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is make sure people are fed. Food is medicine.
Yes.
and then start addressing some of those other social determinants of health. What is the biggest predictor to HIV acquisition and progression? It's actually not housing. It's untreated substance use and untreated behavioral health needs. So how are we going to create a system that's going to allow us to be able to support those individuals who, the person who might be talking to themselves outside the grocery store, who some people avoid, as opposed to people like the folks at PCAF who are going to go to those people.
Yes.
How are we going to make sure that we're working with the folks who are street involved? How are we going to make sure that the individuals like Savai was saying, that individuals who have been pushed out of their own families and are desperately looking for a family, how are we going to make sure that they're getting the support they need and deserve to move forward? And that's exactly what, when we start having these conversations of why will I push people out, they're like, oh, dig deeper into your pockets. And I'm not speaking about like, oh, we want to have better decorations at PCAF. What we want to do, we want to better serve those people sitting who are coming to the waiting room, and better serve those people who didn't make it to the waiting room. Because like at the end of the day is the part where you try not to get emotional, but we every year for World HIV/AIDS Day, we take note of the people who passed away from a disease that is preventable. Even if you acquire it, it's preventable. You should live a long, healthy life. But every year, for a one-day year, we commemorate the people who society treated so poorly that they didn't get the same, health outcomes and the same quality of life as other people who lived in a different neighborhood, who had different parents and different schools.
Wow, just wow, yeah. So if I'm in this audience, as I am often, and somebody is making a pitch and wanting me to dig deep into my pockets and to give, one of the first things I often think is, well, you must get a ton of money from the government, so why do you need my $1,000? How do we answer that? Or how would you answer that when it comes to funds that perhaps could be unrestricted? What will we do for PCAF?
And so when I definitely want everyone here, if you haven't had a chance to come in and check out our offices and see what we're doing, come in for a tour and see for yourself what does it mean to do the work that is funded by our public funders, by the government. And it's very restricted. You must cross your T's like this, and you must dot your I's like that. But then come and see, I don't know if JJ is still here, but one time JJ and I were, JJ was in the pantry. I walked in the pantry and I go, oh, we need better food options. And JJ was like, oh, well, we're doing this, and we have these challenges because the funder is requiring us to do A, B, C, and D. And not saying, oh, like whatever you need to do to better serve your community. The funder said you need to do it this particular way. And so when we want to say, no, that's not what the community needs. No, that is not what this individual needs. But we do know what's better because people like Savai told us what is better. And that is the piece where we're saying, if something comes up to better serve our community, we need to be able to pivot and do it relatively immediately. We're in the opioid epidemic. We've been in the most extreme opioid epidemic that we haven't seen since the 1980s. And which community is the one that's supposed to give you all the answers, right? Where many of you, MPV, or formerly known as monkeypox, we're in the middle of an MPV outbreak. And what are we supposed to do? Like, we're supposed to be the ones who give you all the answers of what needs to be done to support the community. And so some of that requires, not some of it, a lot of it requires your help. Because like the 40 of us who are at PCAF every day can't do it on our own. We desperately need the entire community to work. We need to get if a country like Botswana, Botswana is the golden child for the HIV response. If you are a person living with HIV in Botswana, you are going to live probably the same quality of life and life expectancy as if you had not acquired HIV. But if you're in the United States, that's not true. If you're in Pierce County, that's surely not true. Especially if you're from one of those communities that's been highly impacted by all these modalities for the last 40 plus years.
All right. So this is the time. Our goal is 30,000, and all around the room and on the back of your press pass, you'll find some ways to give tonight. You can text, you can scan the QR code or log into the PCAF secure website. And if you prefer, like myself, I'm kind of old school, there are pins and envelopes scattered around the tables tonight. However you choose to give, please give generously, give a one-time gift, give a monthly gift. We often call it the latte factor here in the Northwest, or make a pledge. Whatever you give, please give from your heart and make a difference. And in turn, you get to help PCAF address health inequities and ensuring that everybody has access to the resources that they deserve. So we are tracking your donations now, real time as they are received on our phones, so we can reach our goal of 30,000. And again, as you consider giving, think about giving tonight, and then maybe think about giving every month after this. It doesn't have to be limited to a once-a-year gathering where we all get together. This can be something that you envision doing every 2 weeks, doing every 90 days. This is something that we will take any way that you can make our 30,000 happen. It can happen tonight. So we want to do some thank yous as people are securing their bids tonight. Because as I said, we can't do this alone, and we certainly cannot do this without you. So we want to give a huge thank you to Jones Catering. Can you join me? Yes! For delicious snacks and for this gorgeous facility. As I have said, have you checked out the bathrooms? They are a religious, you did. They are a religious experience. I want those bathrooms in my house. We also want to say thank you to the J.D. Darling Corporation for the Write in the Rain notebooks. And we want to say, of course, thank you to our volunteers and our staff for everything they have done to make this event so beautiful. And anybody who touched this event, we want to say thank you. We want to encourage you to hang out, get to know Ace. He's got some great stories. Talk to each other. And by the way, it's okay to collude if you want to make a donation. So get together in groups and decide that for the rest of the year, the 5 of you are going to donate this amount, because we'll take that. Ace, are those numbers coming on your phone?
Yes, I'm checking it out. So let me give a shout out and thank. These are the last 5 people who have donated, like Carolyn Flores. Ash Powers. Christy Williams. Councilmember Ryan Mello. And Kristen Johnson. But all that being said, just wanted to thank each of you for coming out. I know it's Thursday night. I know some of you are coming from other regions of the Pacific Northwest. So just wanted to say thank you for your time and energy to support PCAF and the work that we're doing.
All right, there's lots of food, lots of drink left, and lots of conversations and lots of problems to stand in the solution for. So please enjoy your time together, and please come up and give this handsome man a hug, and give this brilliant, thriving miracle a hug as well. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Good night.
You definitely need to use it.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text unwind to 50155.
Down there. I think I was down there. True.
You know you never let down my own curiosity. Never got to move some time to unwind. So take the sky.
Hi, I'm Alex Barnes, he, him pronouns, and I'm a medical case manager at PCAF. A one-time donation of $60 or just $5 per month provides transfer for 2 clients to medical appointments. PCAF covers the cost of gas cards, taxi vouchers, and bus passes so clients can focus on getting care to improve their health and well-being.
Took me a while. You know, you go too fast. Took me. There was a good. I used to do drugs.
I'll take it off.
But I never did any of that. I found out I had it yesterday. And I turned to the other side, and I did the drug thing for a while. And then my daughter came to me. Oh, please don't do that. No, that's fine. And I have brought so much here. I also go with Fred Hudson's on the cancer side. So real updates
So this is a shameless plug.
to stay educated.
All the food that is out needs to be eaten or it has to be tossed at the end of the night.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text unwind to 50155.
I'm not but I never got to talk to you, so thank you.
My pleasure. Are you kidding? Anytime you see me, you better come up and say hello.
I sure will.
Don't make her t-shirt.
I will. I think Debbie Quinlan, who is my case manager with me now.
There we
She's
go.
awesome.
Debbie's great.
She's awesome.
Learn everything I know.
The status report.
You'll get the scoop on all the latest positive news in the South Sound. Weather,
Your top news source, we get to the bottom of it.
sports,
When you're ready to score, we'll make sure you're prepped.
traffic.
The status report. The South Sound's most trusted news for living positively.
Can we tell
I'm
people
Dr.
that
Felicia
Sassy's
Fox,
out here?
your health news reporter.
I'm Marshall Samuel, and I'm the Rainbow Center Celebration Manager, and I'm serving you weather.
I'm Jayla Waitche, yours. Clear City Sports. Tune in to the status report where we'll take you to the end zone.
I'm Eric Felt, and I'm your finance reporter.
Oh, I'm Lavinda Life, and I'm your South Sound safety queen here at the PCAF traffic desk. The status report. The status report.
Yeah, do it now. What are you looking at? Bareback? Come on. Oh, here we go. Sassy. Okay. Someone taller than you, Matthew. Take a picture with Sassy. Come on. Don't touch me. Someone's taller than Matthew. What in the what? Alexa, you want to interview Sassy?
How many years now you've been part of PCAF and why? Since before the pandemic, right?
Yeah, we're live. Get in there. Oh, with the red carpet too.
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
They look like it disappeared.
Yeah. And I can see up here.
Oh my God, not too up the nose. Hey PCAF family and friends, Alexa Manila here with a beautiful, exotic, exciting, sassy squash. She got the memo. We're wearing red for PCAF until there's a cure. Thank you everyone for joining us and reaching our goal of $30,000. And be sure to check out our website to continue with the donations. We will accept all of your gifts, your generosity every month. If the one-time gift seems a bit much, we can do it every month. We're happy to do that for you and with you. We want to give out a special shout out and thank you to our new CEO, Ace Robinson. We're so happy that he is part of our leadership. And we're just excited to be with our community here in the South Sound. We have so many friends, so many sightings. We have Jason Ford from the AMP, Will Wayburn, Board of Directors President-elect, and of course, did I mention Sassy Squatch? Woo!
Sassy.
So sassy.
Oh no.
I'm actually a bit speechless at the moment. And I'm a drag queen, and that's a lot to say if I'm speechless. So much sassier. Oh, we did in fact get the memo. So, and Sassy Squatch has been with us since 2018, right?
Thanks for coming.
Oh yes.
Thanks for coming.
And I want to give a special shout out to Marlon, who's been helping us all night long. Thank you, Marlon. Thank you so much.
All right.
Marlon Ventura.
Ventura.
Ventura. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you. Thank you for unwinding with Pika.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Be safe out there.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Salamat po.
Okay.
One of these days, I need to wear my polka dot outfit.
Well,
I have a polka dot outfit. We should see.
Can we get you in there? That's gonna be too hard, huh?
Hi, thank you, thank you. I know.
Do you want to take a picture with Sassy?
It's like Naomi Campbell. So statuesque.
There you go. That's our board member.
I don't know if you remember, but a couple years ago at Unwind, I brought my little baby Desmond to the event.
The outdoor one. I know.
Yes, it was partly outdoor.
Yes.
He's three. So
The
when
whole
you saw
time.
him, he was just in a little baby carriage.
I want to get you in there. Oh my gosh, this thing's
Now
great.
he's grown up and doing face plants and falling on his face.
Oh, God.
So maybe as they do, maybe I will bring you to
Deja.
the next one.
I know, I was hoping that you would.
Yeah, that was a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Outdoor mix was good too, but this is also a great space. I love that I love that you're checking out all these event spaces in the South Side area.
This is this is Bye.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
I want to take a picture with Sassy.
I wonder, you should probably go in so you have light on your face. Like just inside this thing.
I don't think
No, oh you can't. Oh you can.
Sure, yep, go to commercial. Can you take a picture with me and Sassy? Mark? Oh, and Alexa. Go to commercial.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155. I'm watching you. I don't see you donating. Come on, I'll be back.
Hi there to everyone gathered for this year's PCAF Unwind. This is Ryan Mello, a member of the Pierce County Council, and on behalf of all of Pierce County, I want to welcome you. I especially want to thank PCAF for all of their amazing work that they do each and every day to support the most vulnerable in our community. I hope everyone raises a glass today for PCAF. Let's give big, let's have a good time, and thanks again, PCAF, for everything you do for everyone in our community.
Hello, everyone. I am Manny Santiago, Director of the Washington State LGBTQ Commission, and welcome to Unwind with PCAF. We are here to celebrate. We are here to support our partners. We are here to make sure that PCAF continues doing the work that they have been doing since the beginning to help end the AIDS epidemic in Pierce County. So raise your glass. Let's say a cheer for PCAF, and let's continue supporting this amazing organization.
Welcome everyone to Unwind, this year's fundraising event for Pierce County AIDS Foundation. My name is Dr. Umair Shah, the Secretary of Health for the great state of Washington. And on behalf of the Washington State Department of Health, we thank you for supporting the Pierce County AIDS Foundation. We also want to recognize the many accomplishments of the staff at PCAF over the last 30+ years. We stand alongside you in helping end the HIV epidemic in South Sound and in all other parts of our great state of Washington. We look forward to a continued partnership in working to reduce HIV-related health disparities, combating HIV stigma, and improving the quality of life for people living with HIV with equity at the forefront. Again, I want to thank you for supporting PCAF and for your compassion, resilience, and commitment, especially during these difficult times, to improve the lives of people at risk for and living with HIV in the South Sound. Thank you.
Hello, fabulous guests. I'm Kristen Eng, Port of Tacoma Commissioner.
And I'm Dana Coggin, community member.
We'd like to thank PCAF for all the wonderful work that they do for our community.
Thank you so much for your continued dedication to all of, not just Tacoma, but all of Pierce County. We appreciate everything you've done for many, many years, and we look forward to the great work that will continue to be done through your organization.
Now let's have fun.
Go enjoy yourselves.
Once again, to our fabulous speakers and guests,
of PCAF. Thank you so much for welcoming us with your video messages. My name is Alexa Manila, and today we honor the indigenous people whose traditional and
You would live in Opera Alley, of course. That would make total sense.
That's the kitchen inside. And that's the living room and then the dining room, right?
Yeah. No, this would be dope. I was just so happy. I was so happy.
Yeah, better lighting here.
Yeah. Where's my beer at? Okay.
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Jesus, it's hot.
I know. I know. Well, you know what? You can connect. You can connect to the people. Anybody can. You'll find it. It's a Bluetooth.
Follow me, 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 yeah, follow me. I'm hoping to see the day when my people can all relate. We must stop fighting to achieve the peace that was taught in our country. We shall all be free. Follow me. Why don't you follow me to a place where we can be free? I love that. Over there, there's been an interracial hatred. Let's learn to share. Can you feel it? It's in the air. Now it's time for change. Time for us to care. Follow me. Why don't you follow me to a place where we can be free?
What are you looking at? Hey, just letting you see my bareback. You know what time it is? It's time to donate. Text UNWIND to 50155.
Still looks like the criminals there.